2023 will be remembered as a brutal period for the video game industry. Thousands of workers lost their jobs, not only in underperforming companies like Embracer Group, but even at the most successful game makers such as Fortnite developers Epic Games. But the games were good, and their success is worth celebrating even during these bleak times. Now in 2023, I completed 21 games and was able to complete most of my backlog. And spoiler alert, like most of the other lists that you may have seen on YouTube, you will not be seeing games like Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on my list because I simply did not play them. However, I did play some pretty awesome games, and in this video, I wanted to talk about some of them and share my perspective on what made these games so special to me. Since I won't be talking about all the games in this video, I decided to create a tier system including all the 21 games which I completed, so stick around to the end for that. So I kicked off the year very strong with God of War 2018, and let me say this off the top. This game was on a different level. Its production value is off the charts, the set pieces, environments, the scale of it all completely resets the bar when it comes to technical prowess in the console gaming discussion. And it wasn't until a few hours in that I came to realize I was completely unprepared for the level of depth God of War would offer. The moment-to-moment action and encounters forces you to respect every enemy you come across. This game created an experience that will keep me for a very long time, and I'm glad that I managed to platinum and see it all the way through. And honestly, if you haven't played this game yet for some reason, you should absolutely play it right now. So in 2023, I did something different and played some Souls games also. Now one of them is actually Lies of P. Now I've never shied away from difficult games and I know what I was getting into, but Lies of P can be brutally punishing. But if you're willing to meet its challenges, it provides moments of elation that only a few games can match. Now Lies of P definitely does not win any points for originality because the market for Souls games is so saturated, but it achieved what it set out to with real confidence and became one of my favorite games in 2023. Now this game released as a shadow drop during an Xbox showcase at the beginning of 2023. Hi-Fi Rush is one of the biggest success stories for Xbox in recent memory. Now this game is one of those rare gems that made me really think and made me realize that video games can be so much more than they are now. The rhythm in Hi-Fi Rush is fantastic. Everything syncing with the world creates an immersive experience that will ultimately put a smile on your face. Hi-Fi Rush is a charming action game with great art style, fun characters, solid mechanics, and sometimes that's really all you need in games. So for those who managed to stick around to this video, here's a tier list of all the games that I completed in 2023. Now each game is ranked from best of the best all the way to not so good. Now this list is completely subjective, and just because I had a certain experience with the game on this list doesn't mean that your experience will be similar. I think definitely all these games you guys can play and kind of check out and make your own mind, which is probably the best way to go about it. But yeah, let me know if you agree or disagree with my list, and what are some of the games that you played in 2023 that really surprised you. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and as always, happy gaming!